All right, this is a test to see if the volume is working now. I had to shut down the YouTube thing, close the internet, and then open it back up again. And now it is showing that I have a green light. So it must be something to do with YouTube or my computer or something. Who knows? I have no idea. But it's funny how I made a video about 2 times. I made the video talking about that stuff and no volume. So are they looking for titles of I don't know what this thing is. I have no idea what it is, who it is, what it is. I don't know. But it is showing now that I have a green light. So hopefully you folks can hear me now. We do have a green light. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, so what were we talking about? Well, I was listening to that little Joe, or I didn't know he was Crime Knight, but Little Joe. I thought he was Little Joe, Mighty Joe, or something like that. Over there listening to his channel. The only reason I'm doing that is because they said that he was supposedly threatened to blow up the monument or something, the of the girls or something, trying to label him as a terrorist or something like that. And he's over there talking about Great Britain, which is very interesting. You know, Great Britain has always been looked at as going rogue, uh, a haven for terrorists. So they bring a lot of Muslims in and a lot of people they take in. They cut deals with their. I don't know. It's very interesting. So he's over there talking about the Britain, and he's talking about our country, America. We have nothing to blame but America, our government, which our government is based off the Britain government because they're the ones that came over here on the Mayflower and discovered America, whatever, whoever did it, you know. So actually, we run by their rules because that's all the people that came over here were from another country. So it's very interesting to see and hear of what's going on. Have they been put on a terrorist list? Well, I think so. And they might be closing the doors to people from Britain and in that area, London, Britain, whatever it is. They're all the same over there, pretty much. I mean, they don't, they're not the same country, but they all are the same over there. So it's very interesting to see what's going to happen. Who knows? I don't know. What I say, Little Joe's or Mighty Joe or whatever his name is, or Crime Knight is a terrorist. No, but he picked the wrong things. To, he should have said the bridge instead of the monument or the memorial of the girls. The bridge we don't care about. It's rusting away anyways, folks, and it's actually contaminating the river out there that flows underneath it. The rust and everything keeps dropping into it from the steel beams, the I beams. It's deteriorating away. I thought they should have taken it down and put it up at the train museum. If people wanted to see it, there's a train museum right out there, one of the biggest train museums ever. But I don't run Delphi, and that's probably their bread and butter right now is the bridge. So I don't know. Who knows? Crazy world. It is a beautiful night. It is chilly out. We do have down south. How deep does it go? I don't know. For all we know, these people are on lists, the YouTubers. We wouldn't even know about it. Well, we would if we had inside info or anything. But yeah, very mysterious. How deep does it go? I have no idea. If you really look at the way America was formed, it was formed from another people from another country. So maybe this whole country, this whole thing, this whole justice system is just as tainted as the one overseas. Maybe they brought their old country's habits over here and started this Mason thing, this Illuminati thing, this madness. Who knows? We know they've killed millions. We do know this. Billions. We do know that to be a fact. What side? I have no idea. Whether it be the government or these radicalists or whatever, I don't know. But we're just making movies here on this channel, and I think somebody took it to heart or tried to steal the whole show and tried to off a couple of us. Maybe. Who knows? They call us the sissies, but yet they can't come out. You can't find them anywhere. It's no wonder they look white. Never go out in the daylight. They call us the sissies. But yet they all ran out of Indiana. I wonder why. Man, nobody really cares anymore what happens anyways in this whole mess. And I don't blame them one bit. Nobody trusts anybody. I don't. Espionage, using women to try and... I wonder if these are leftover Epstein people trying to set people up, trying to get dirt on them, politicians, all kinds of crap. Nobody really gives a crap about anything anymore, folks. It's a free-for-all in America. You're best off to join one of these big organizations just for protection. They're forcing you folks into joining one of their clubs or one of their organizations, or they'll continue to terrorize you. And like Uncle Ted said, you got a bully messing with you, put a hole in his head. Don't care how much money he has or how powerful he is. And that's the truth. But I don't know if we want to go to that extreme, but yes, that's true. That's how you deal with bullies. What's it going to be like in 20 years? I'll tell you what it's going to be like. I've already seen into the future. Everyone's going to be packing. You even smile the wrong way at somebody and they'll draw their guns and fire upon you. It will be a complete zoo. We ain't got to kill anybody. 10, 20 years now, they'll be killing themselves in the street. Hell, they already are. Ain't got to do nothing. Let it roll through. Let it take effect. Whatever they did, whatever they sprayed, whatever they gave you folks. Just let me tell you how they told me. Shh. Die quiet. Don't talk about it. You'll be a sissy. Die like a man and just shut up. And that's pretty much what they'll be telling you folks. But I see I got a green light, so that's a go. We have a go for a no-go. Go. I don't know. I don't believe all this stuff, this madness. Little Joe, Mighty Joe, or whatever his name is, Crime Night, was a terrorist. And I'm sure he made it to a list, and I'm sure they'll be looking for him shortly, probably. I don't know. What could you do? The only thing he would be able to do, if it's true what these people are saying, that now all of a sudden he's become a terrorist because he wanted to blow up the monument of the girls. You better retract your messages or videos, and you might want to call the Pentagon and let them know you're no harm. That somebody tried to monkey with you or something, or if you're not, if you are a terrorist, well, good luck. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a matter of time before the best of the best of the best of the best get to you. I don't know. What a zoo. What a mess these people have created. Just a mess. And it would have been good, right? These people they're freedom, but you don't live in America, though. That's the problem. These people are telling us what to do, and they don't even live in America. America will be just fine. We'll all come together again in America, like we always do. It's like a big family. We fight for a while, but when it comes down to it and there's ass kicking that needs to be done, we come out of the woodworks. And that's probably what will be happening here soon. We're going through a family war, a divorce, but then we'll come back together. We'll take on any country or anything. We're just waiting for the right generals. And the right people in there. And it is very interesting. We had capabilities to dominate the world. We had capabilities of dominating the world. When we were the first ones to come up with the atomic bomb, we could have dominated the world, but yet we didn't. It was like Elon Musk was saying a couple days ago. I was watching. Why didn't we? Why didn't we conquer the whole world? We could have. We could have dropped one on every single city and annihilated everything and said, we are here. And we now control this whole area. But why didn't they? That's the question. Why didn't they let it go to their head? Why didn't they let the power go to their head? Why didn't... Hello, little Debs. I know you're eating, so I didn't expect you to be here because I know you're eating dinner and doing dishes and stuff. But why didn't they dominate the world when we could have? We could have easily conquered any country in America because we were the first ones that came out with the bomb, the nuclear bomb. Russia was still working on one, but could we have done that? We could have, but they chose not to. And that was interesting. Why didn't they? Yes, what'd you eat for dinner, Debs? What'd you eat for dinner? So let's go back to this whole thing with the Delphi. I can't believe Delphi has created a terrorist. Hey, I'm just making movies, man, scripts. If they killed me or poisoned me because of I got too close to the truth making a movie, that's their problem, not mine. Right? It's madness. I guarantee you that. But are these people on terrorist list? Uh, I have no idea. I don't know. I imagine that all these people saying they're threatening to lock. Well, we ain't getting a straight answer here. If Little Joe, Mighty Joe, or Crime Knight, whoever he is, was a terrorist, uh, I'm sure they would have hunted him down by now, folks. Then again, you might have somebody that's just pissed off at him. And maybe Little Joe pissed off the wrong people. Maybe Little Joe did what he wasn't supposed to do. We really don't know. We'll find out in the end. If there is an end, if we are alive to see the end. Loaded baked potatoes and broccoli and cheese, stew meat. It was good, good. Sounds good. Baked potatoes. Well, them sound. You know what I think I'm gonna make here in a few minutes or so is some fried potatoes with bacon grease. I think I'm gonna have some fried potatoes with some eggs on top of it for dinner. No, where was I? Yes. I don't know if it's true or not. I watched that guy Crime Night before, but I didn't know he was Little Joe Lewis. I thought he was just Crime Night. Yeah, he is hot headed. I know what you're talking about. Uh, Terrorist? I don't know about that. He's claiming that Art of Deduction or one of these guys stole his report that he turned in and they used it or something like that. And he's talking about democracy, and there is no democracy. It's our own government doing this madness, and all along here I am telling these people it ain't our government. You're fighting for the United States of America, but the United States of America was created from people from another government, another country. So is it really the United States of America? No, it ain't, because the laws we live by are from other countries, not America's laws. So I can understand what they're saying there, right? There is no democracy. Your Constitution and all that wasn't even created from American people. It was from this other country. Settlers that came here and swindled the Native American Indians out of this land. So there's your history lesson, folks. You thought these people were always here. No, they weren't. The only color that was in this country at that time was Native American Indians and maybe a couple African American, but that's about it. There was no white men here in America. I don't know. Do your history. I'm dumb. I keep telling people I'm dumber than a doornail. But that is the history, or at least what they told us. So I don't know, but I've been told, well, this crazy woman, I guess she just ain't got no soul. And that crazy woman might be the old Statue of Liberty or so, which wasn't even created in America. It was a gift from France, another paganist country. You folks obviously worship Satan. I can't. I'm sorry. Let's see what else Debbie said. Loaded baked potato. The sounds. That sounds so good. Yeah, fried potatoes with some maybe ranch dressing mixed in with it. Fried potatoes, ranch dressing, and a couple of eggs on the side. But the love affair is over, ladies and gentlemen. We can honestly say the love affair is over with. I like fried potatoes with fried onions. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. I forgot to get onions. Let me check and see if I got onion. I think I got onion salt. I ain't got no onions, but I got onion salt. But I think I'm going to pass on the fried potatoes because I just remembered the other day I made them stuffed shells a couple days ago and I got some left. So I'm going to finish them stuffed shells tonight so there ain't no waste left over. Finish the stuffed shells and then tomorrow, fried potatoes, some garlic salt, onion, some eggs on it. Yum, yum. All right, so it looks like now I have a green light on the studio. So you guys should be able to hear me, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just having so much trouble with this dang computer and YouTube channel. I can honestly see how people have gave up hope, faith, God. They gave up everything. And I can see how they did. This repression that we live in, being depressed, being repressed, being held down or whatever. They really did a number on the American people. And people that abided by the Bible and didn't kill anybody. They killed us because we wanted to live by the Bible, be peaceful. That makes sense to me. It's just hard for me to figure out how we've gone from the government helping us, making it mandatory to have vaccinations before you go into schools, vaccination against diseases, trying to save us. How do, in the end, do they suppress us and kill us? It's a wonder to me. It's a wonder to me how these people from outside the country have been calling the shots in America for so long. It's a wonder to me. So I'm re-eating this stuffed shells. Yo, Frank, art of deduction. What's up? King, you're live the other night. Ooh, hot, hot. Just talking about Mighty Joe or Joe, whatever his name is, Crime Night or Mighty Joe. I had no idea that dude was Crime Night. I'm talking Mighty Joe Young. Ooh, hot, hot. I thought he was somebody else, but it's Crime Night. That's interesting. You know, I was just saying, Frank, he should have said he was going to do the bridge. Nobody would have cared. But as soon as he mentioned that he was going to do the memorial for the girls, that's when everybody got upset. If he would have just did the bridge, nobody would have cared. There's most of us want the bridge tore down. It's only a few YouTubers that think they have the right to tell us the bridge needs to stay there or whatever. And what's funny is there's the biggest train museum in America right in Indiana, right out there. They could have took that bridge down and set it up at the museum. And if people wanted to see the history of the railroad, they could have went there and seen it. This is what I don't get, is how you folks think you're going to survive. I don't know how these folks are going to survive this. I've noticed that, and other people have noticed that there's certain individuals on this YouTube thing that think they call the shots. And it's just, I'm going to tell you, it's like Ronnie Van Zant told the guy that was trying to kill him, you're not going to make it out the doors. They're not going to make it, Frank. They're just not going to make it. And here, what they're doing is they're telling me, which is a big supporter of the United States Marines and government and church and God, how we should talk, act, and do everything on YouTube. Hello, Miss Monica. Ooh, that's hot. Because they got more views and subs. Or they're ex-police or ex-lawyers. I don't know how America is going to survive it. Boy, I don't know how the whole earth, I don't know how it's going to survive it. I don't think it's going to. I think that God, King of Kings, is doing exactly what he did in the original Bible, cleaning the earth. So is that true? Art of deduction, Frank? That little Joe went ahead and was going to take down or wanted to blow up the monument out there of the girls. Or is that all a bunch of crap? I don't know. All I know is we got control of the Mill Howell Military School. Can sustain life and troops. Heavy equipment, arsenal. We got enough room to land choppers. All solar power. You want it? Come try taking it. Come try taking it. We also have ballistic missiles set up. Surface to air missiles. And if you want some, come get some. You're sitting over there in another country, come take us from you. Other than that, they got nothing. Prepare for war. No, he don't have to answer any of my questions, Monica. Nobody has to answer to me. All I know is we got control of the military school. And we ain't letting it go to any tyrants or terrorists. Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry, ladies. Sorry you had to hear that, but we refuse to turn it over to any tyrants or terrorists or anyone else. No, I'm eating stuffed shells, Miss Monica. I made stuffed shells the other day. And I don't want them to go to waste, and I had like 5 of them left. So I'm eating that for dinner. Tomorrow, fried potatoes with onions and eggs. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm doing a movie, folks. I ain't got time for this madness. The government made a boo-boo. A lot of people made a boo-boo, attacked me, thought I was somebody involved in the Delphi case and all this. Well, just a first. All they needed was a first name, and they were attacking anybody with the name Johnny. Here we all were sitting around anyone named Johnny. I mean, what the hell are you guys talking about? I don't do meth. I don't make meth. Like I said, we got control. If you want some, come get it. We got plenty of death to hand out to you folks. Plenty of death. Come get some. Hoorah! Nah, I ain't standing down, boys. My government ain't standing down. We surely ain't standing down to some of these YouTubers. We might link up, we might help, we might do it, but we ain't standing down to nothing. Nobody. When Jesus comes, then we stand down. But till then, no, we got full control of the base. And we ain't going nowhere. We're looking forward to having our Apaches come land there and our tanks be brought in and our platoons. There's plenty of room for us, boys. Probably got about an acre of solar panels out there. The place is self-ran. We don't need nobody. We ain't going nowhere. We don't have to go nowhere. My job is done with this movie, this madness, this channel. Now watch them get all pissed off because I got a base. Watch all these people. I want a base. I want a tank. I want a... Children. I'm used to it, folks. They've always wanted what I wanted or had or whatever. But I don't think we're going to do too much in Indiana right now, but sit and wait. Anybody got any suggestions for some of these YouTubers? I don't know. I think you folks are finally starting to realize you listen to that false Messiah guy. Them stuffed shells were good. Folks, if you're going to go down to my school, please report into the office. Do not go on my property and just walk around without going to administration first and checking in. I'd hate for something horrible to happen. I'd be snooping around my property. or my military base. Anybody got anything they want to say? They think I'm full of shit. Look it up on Google Map, you idiots. You'll realize that I'm pretty headstrong. Gentlemen, this has never been done before in the world. I want to thank the Pentagon. I want to thank all of our branches of government. I want to thank our allies. There ain't no turning back now, gentlemen. This is the new thing. We do not attack people. We protect people. I don't know what to tell you. Look it up on the map if you can find it. If they can find it. But everybody says to me, everyone says, your whole life isn't, this whole thing, that's it. You don't take anything serious. No, we did take things serious, folks. I think you should check again. We took things real serious. People, you went live on people. I go live every day. 4 or 5 times live. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let's concentrate on tearing down this government. That ain't the American people's government. Get that through your head. Do your history and your science and your history. I'm sorry. This is the way it's going to be from now on. Nothing I can do about it. And let me tell you something. We're kind of jealous of you people over there in Holland and Switzerland and all this, with all these bank accounts and everything untrackable, everybody washing money, sending it there. Guess what we're going to do in America? Well, a lot of people are pissed. I'm like, well, why are we, the American people, having to do all this crap when these other countries, where's all the money going? I'll tell you, it's going offshore. Bank accounts and everything. That's where all the money's gone. That's where all the madness is going. Why? Well, because they go ahead and they allow it. That's why. So why not America? Because we are not them. We are Americans. But we are them. Our whole system was based off of their countries. Your Constitution was written by these people that were not born here in America. They were born somewhere else. Breaking down the whole history and sanctions, and they can call me crazy. They can act tough. I'm not afraid of tattoos, gentlemen. We are not afraid of tattoos. We're not afraid of magic. If people want to use medieval time magic, then we will punish these people medieval ways. See, you had the wrong guy in there the whole time. Now you got somebody that just can't be bought and paid for. I don't care if you belong to the Little El Rukins. I don't care if you belong to the Hells Angels, the Mafia, whatever. There's a new sheriff in town. I got my hands on the buttons, and got the planes loaded with all kinds of stuff and hazardous stuff, and that, let's see who's got the biggest cojones. I don't know. But you know what? All you folks want us think that you know more than us. You might be more book smart than us. You might be smarter than us. You might know more about law. You might know more about nothing. You might know more about a lot of things. And that's fine. I'm making movies. And that's it. I wish they would send a heat-seeking missile at me. Just so I could see if our missile defense is up to date and takes it out. Yeah, well, what can you do? All right, so tomorrow is the big day with Trump, right? Look at, I got 0 people in here listening. Everybody's split. They're like, oh, here we go again with this crap. He's going to take over the world. No, that's what it's all about, folks. Entertainment. It's all about entertainment. I ain't even myself being trespassed on by other demonic people. Spells put on me, curses, all that crap, whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? But hey, Frank, thanks for showing us that little thing with the other Frank Meister, the Frank Meister, whatever his name is, Frank Meister, and all these people. And the crazy Frenchman, Ruckus, and everything. Who knew this madness? What kind of madness is this? What are these people? And I said this years and years ago when we first started this whole Delphi thing, probably 2-3 years into it. I was saying something ain't right. It's either corrupt or it's some kind of a cult or something, or running around or something. And then they said it's white nationalists, racist or something, that have created a coup in America. Maybe, I don't know. The tattooed ones, they're saying. Who knows? I didn't create the mess. But it was on 2020 and 60 Minutes. That guy that's claiming he's Jesus, or they're calling him Jesus in another country, he's tattooing people with the number of the beast and tattooing all the people. He surrounds himself by beautiful women. And I guess he's calling the show. I guess he's marking people. And it don't make sense, though. If you open up the biblical books, everything that guy is doing is the total opposite of the Bible. The Lord found that these things were an abandonment to God. But yet this guy over there in this other country is saying that it's perfectly fine. And these people that are marked and all tattooed up with the number of the beast and devil signs and all kinds of stuff belong to him. It's everything. It's everything total opposite of the Bible. So what are we dealing with? Is it alien? Possibly. Demonic? Did they open the door to some kind of a demon? Possibly. And here's the thing, you folks will have the choice. You can walk away from it. All you would have to do is remove the tattoos. It's possible. A lot of people are saying that's what they're doing, though. They're removing it, laser removed. Within a year, you can't even tell that you had a tattoo. There's no scars or anything. A lot of people are doing that. Like I said, I didn't create this mess. This mess has been here from a long time ago. Of course, I got the blame for it. I took the blame. I took the hits for these people. And just because we told them what was in the Bible, they got mad and took things in their own hands. Yeah. Seems reasonable to me. No, I'm not God. I ain't the devil. Now, you folks stay away from my Howell Military School. Don't go around there. If you do, check in with the administrative office, please. Don't tamper with nothing there. Everything is under camera, satellite photo, everything. We'll be waiting for our equipment to come in and be airdropped, airvac'd in. Some will be coming in on convoys. We don't give a crap. You only live once, boys. Get ready. The machines are fired up. The weather machines, everything's working. Tornadoes coming down. Everything's firing up. Greatest movie in the world. Never been done before. Probably never will be again. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please be respectful of my property. Do not wander around my property late at night. It's a property of the United States government now. And mine. And do not tamper with nothing around there. Don't even try stealing my solar panels. I'll be waiting for our 2 battleships to be brought up and dropped in the Great Lakes, Michigan. Seems you live folks out there out west and down south are running out of fresh water. Well, you ain't getting none of mine. As you choked me out in mine, same will be done. So stay away from my Lake Michigan, too. Now let's get a chop on them battleships. I want 2 of them up there. I want fire power from the Great Lakes. I want to get our CRAM devices placed. Missile defense systems placed. I think we got the right guy to do the job now. I want to thank all the people that made this happen. You all will get medals and you all will go down in history and our families will be safe. And no, we are not shutting our mouths or standing down. Be a cold day in hell. No. Yes, firepower, Debbie. I don't know. I really don't care, but we'll keep listening out there to you YouTubers and everything. I need you folks to check in. Some of you YouTubers out there need to check in. You haven't checked in a while. I'm not going to mention why you have to check in, but I think you folks should be making that call before somebody comes knocking on your doors to take you away. Make sure you do your check-ins. Report to your probation officers. Am I missing anything? Let me check her real quick. No, that's pretty much it. Some of you guys are on a list. Make sure you call in, report in to your local police stations and probation officers and stuff like that. And I think I am done eating. I'm stuffed. Them stuffed shells were great. Want to thank Miss Monica coming. Let me see. Let me read my chat. Are you eating ice cream, Johnny? No, Miss Monica, I'm eating stuffed shells stuffed with that ricotta cheese and spaghetti sauce and olive oil poured on top of it. And some sawdust, which I thought was Parmigiano. But little Debbie said, you better read the back of the bottle. It's sawdust. Sure crap, it probably is. No, I've been trying to cut down on the sweets, Miss Monica. Well, here's the great Raphael and the Lane Staley. Johnny, play wood for me tonight. I cannot. I can no longer dabble in that. I don't think I can play wood. Yeah, I could. Would you? Bow. I surely would have. Any day of the week, I would have. I've seen people, I quit drinking. I don't know how. I quit all this stuff. It's been 20, 30, it's been a long time. I quit drinking. I quit all the bad stuff. Right? All the bad stuff. And yet these people say I'm not cured. That they can help me. I helped myself. I helped myself quit drinking. I helped myself with the devil's dandruff. I helped myself with the painkillers. I helped myself quit. It sucked. I looked like crap. It's horrible. But I did it myself because there is nobody else except for yourself. We can all live in this magical world. We can all dream of things, but it ain't real. The truth is, if you're dying from a disease and you don't get an operation or the medication you need, you die. It's all science, folks. The body healing the body. You can't make someone quit doing what they are doing if they don't want to quit doing what they're doing. It's impossible. No matter what, if they don't want it, they ain't going to do it. But for some of you out there that are trying to cut back, I give you 2 thumbs up and all the power to you. At least you're trying, and one day you will get there. Now, what's the worst thing I do? Smoke cigarettes. Maybe some tea, some tweed tea or something to relax at night, but that's about it, folks. Every day I'm in pain. Every day from my accidents. My problems. Every day. It is painful, but you eventually learn to overcome the pain. Eventually, sometimes the pain gets so bad you just pass out. Yeah. But it'll get better. And it does get ugly before it gets better. All you can do is find people that'll support you with quitting drinking. And let me tell you something, folks. I'm not dumb. You might have graduated high school. You might have went to college for 7 years. But I ain't dumb. Some of you might be drinking alcohol and be on medication, meds for a problem. Then that's your problem, is you're mixing the alcohol with the meds. And that's a no-no. That's a no-no. And that would explain why some of these people are acting the way they are. Is they're doing other things while they're on their meds. Very possible. But if you need support, I'll support you. One day at a time. That's all you could do. What's the hardest thing I've ever tried to quit doing? You want the truth? Then I've done a lot of stuff. Cigarettes. It's the most hardest thing I've ever done in my life. So people say I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, only if you knew me in my younger day. If you only knew me in the younger days. Definitely was a big drinker and a big partier. But did I like it? No. The only reason I did it was because the doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. And they didn't know anything about concussions back then. One day you're perfectly normal. The next day you're curled up in a ball and your head is swollen. You're vomiting, it's concussions. And then it goes away for a while, and then it comes back. Eventually it just works on the brain, and eventually you lock yourself away. You don't want to be made fun of. You don't want people to see you in your pain, your bad days, your ugly days, I quit. Cold turkey. It almost killed me. I think it did kill me. No, I'm done with this YouTube thing. I'm done acting. I'm done playing games with all these people. I'm done trying to impress people. I'm done trying to be one of them. For so long, I've sat back, lived my life like a Pink Floyd song. I didn't want to become one of them, but well, you get old and take these dang snow boots off. Yeah. You know, why can't they make a good sock that'll stay up in a snow boot? Technology today. Why are we wasting it on death? Why do you folks insist on wasting my money on death machines when we actually could be prolonging life probably by 50 years? Some of the experiments I've seen. They want you to buy special socks. Well, special socks for a special person. Now they're not calling us. I noticed that they're stopping on the. They stopped calling me retard, but now they're calling me special. All right, I'll take it. I'm special. I'm special. I'd rather be called special than idiots or whatever. All I can say, folks, is I don't know who you folks think you are to tell me how I should live my life and how I should treat people. I don't know who you people think you are. But the last time I checked with the creator, you ain't him. I wish Jesus would come down now because we're ready to back him and support him. We're ready for the tribulation. We're ready for the mess. Armageddon. We're tired of being bullied by the masses. It ain't my country, boys. You want to get pissed at somebody, go over where'd the pilgrims come from. Any of you folks know where the pilgrims came from that came over here and discovered America? First white men here and everything. Anybody know what country that was? Anyone? I know they came over here on a ship. Does anybody have any knowledge out there that what country they came from? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Anybody? Nobody. Nobody wants to say anything. So afraid to say anything. So afraid to do anything. I don't know. Well, like I said, we got full control of this area. We're not worried about none. When the president of the United States and the United States Pentagon calls and says, all right, Mr. Kramer, we need to talk to you, then maybe. But till then, nah, we're not going nowhere. No, we ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry. Wish I can help you, but I can't. Does anybody know what country that was that came over here and discovered America and wrote the Constitution and all this stuff? Anybody? Any of yous? Anyone in my chat? Anyone? Nobody. That's what I thought. You ain't got no Constitution of America. You might as well call it We the Britons or London or whatever. This is the United States of America. We'll write our own Constitution and we'll put our own laws in process. Anybody? Anyone know? That's what I thought. Nothing. Zero, zilch. Nada. Zero. Zilch. No, I don't know what to tell you folks. They all run. That's when you know who your friends are. That's when you know who your friends are. Is when it gets deep. when the pressure comes down on you like a tank, and that's when you know who your friends are. Most of them all ran. I can't deal with this negativity. We want good thing. Well, it was your generation, your people that caused the negativity. It was your peoples that for 5 years I watched do nothing but yell, scream, and complain and threat and argue and do nothing but just completely go crazy. And then one day you turned on the YouTube and everything was fine. I wish you people would stop being bad. I had to smack myself in the face. Who was the guy? Who were these people we were watching for 5 years that every single day were yelling at the scream of their top and lungs, going completely mad crazy, threatening all kinds of people, women, everything. And then one day, mysteriously, miraculously, they just wake up and they're blaming everyone else. You people are terrorists. I'm terrorist. We just watched you guys for 5 years do nothing but complain, yell, and scream, threaten all kinds of people. Are you guys making movies? No. Well, I don't know what to help you. Tell you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea. I don't. I have no idea what to tell these people. I mean, if they're not making movies, and this is what they are. Really, what they've been. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless myself. It's very rare that I ain't got nothing to say. All right, pretty soon here I'm going to be activating our cloaking device in Indiana, and you'll just see nothing but lights. You will not see us. We will be hidden from radar and view. No, little Debbie. The Native Americans were not the ones that came over here from another country. They were already here. No, they're not from Alaska, little Debbie. No, not the people that came over here on boats and said, "We're here." And they were white people from another place or something. Came over here and created this whole mess, and everyone, we have a constitution. You ain't got nothing. Go to Britain. Go over to London. That's where your constitution came from. It didn't come from people that were born here, because the white man wasn't born here. It was all Native American Indians and Hispanics, which they're Indian, just a different kind. And I do believe that there was some African American people over here then. But that's about it, folks. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't create this madness mess. I didn't create you gluttons. You shot caller, big ballers. Money maker, heart takers. Earth shakers. I didn't create you. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But I'm glad you're all doing good. Once again, if you can stay away from my military school, I appreciate it. What happened there the other night? I don't know. Don't come a crawling. Don't come a creeping. Who was it? Don't know. We're under strict orders, and I gave strict orders. Shoot first, ask questions later. Stay away from my school and my property. It's been overtaken by Johnny Kramer, the United States of America, and our beloved Pentagon. It's the only thing we had in this town. Hell, it wasn't even our town. It was the town over, but that we looked up to. And you let some idiot in that school and he wrecked it. They had to shut the school down just because of some idiot that was doing bad things to the cadets. Yeah. Well, he's no longer with us. Sorry, Pentagon. But he's no longer with us. Something happened to him. Sorry to hear that. And my condolences to the families. But we have a job to do here in America, in these little towns. Oh, they came here, they tried it. And they lost. Now, I'm letting you folks know we do not want your big money around this little town. We do not want you big ballers, shot caller, money makers, life takers in our town. Don't touch our children. Do not touch our children. As you see, one of the military guys in our school, well, he something happened to him because he was very bad. Don't you touch our children. You ain't gonna turn this town into California. You ain't gonna turn this town or this country into your freak show. No more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it was the Pilgrims that came over here, Debbie, and made friends with the Indians. You remember the Great Pilgrim dinner between the Pilgrims and the Indians? You remember that whole dinner, and they're like, "Hey, we're Pilgrims. We just got off the boat, right? We just got off the boat." And everyone's like, and our people, my people, the Native Americans, were like, sounds fishy, right? And they're like, "Hey, we got some furs and we got some gunpowder and everything. And we got all kinds of stuff and everything. We'll give you this stuff for all this country." And that's probably how it went down. Where's ATS News? None of your business, Lane Staley. None of your business. Are you married to her? Then don't worry about her. Are you related to her? Then don't worry about her. She's a busy lady. Well, we warned them. They didn't heed the warning. Well, I grew up in a little suburb outside the city where we did whatever we wanted. You don't tell us. You guys should have listened to Joey Deadlez. It's going to be a great movie. Great channel. Well, this is how bosses are, right? Everyone keeps telling me, act like a boss. All right, you're all going to die. What? I'm the boss. I'm going to act like a boss. You're dead. All you're gone. Oh, now they're changing their tune, right? Well, what? What are you talking about? Well, you keep telling me act like a boss. Running like a boss. We did. Now they're all crying. Nah, I don't know. Nah, to hell with it, right? Where is... I have no idea. Go ask her. I don't control these women. When are these men going to realize you don't try and control a woman? I'm not married to her. Go ask her. Good God Almighty. She's safe. Don't worry. Lame Staley. Here's the thing. I didn't even think about this. It's no wonder they're so worried about Miss ATS News. Why? Well, she looks like Demery. Oh, lame Staley sees old Miss ATS News as Demery. Right? Don't lie, lame. I'm figuring you out. All the time. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Where's Miss ATS News? Where's it? No, she's not going to be your Demery. Lane. I know you're thinking. Just ain't working out, lame Staley. I liked you better when you were Lane, Staley, not Lane. Lane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've done my job in America. I've finished my part of the movie. Whoever is next, I'll be watching your channel. Maybe Frank will pick back up. Maybe Frank will go live here soon, and we'll see him around. This is all a movie being made right in front of your folks' eyes. YouTubers, everybody involved. Giant big movie. Never been done before. This is right. It's never been done before this way. Is it great? It's incredible. It'll be a great movie. You got me, Johnny. No, I ain't got you. I just know what's in your mind. I want to get her into Den's brown bikini. Here we go with the brown bikini again. Don't be jealous because she can pull off a brown dookie color bikini or dress. I don't know what to tell you. You got problems. This is what I got to deal with in the United States. It's no wonder we're having so much trouble. We're dealing with demons, people that are dead, lost souls looking for their lost loves. It's just like that movie. It's just like that movie. Right? What was it? The Mummy. You remember that movie? The Mummy. Where the one guy comes back to life, but he sees the one girl, and she reminds him of a woman that he was with, and he goes after her. The Mummy. I knew that's why you were here, lame Staley. You can't fool me. And no, you guys cannot have a military school. I'm sorry. It has been converted to a military base. Don't get pissed, mad. Don't be, I got millions. Why can't I have my own base? Because you ain't me. That's why. You ain't me. That's why. And I'm not a convicted felon. That's why. And now you can go ahead and you can go run around and sound like Ray Hughes. Oh, Gray, why they give Johnny a base and a weaponry system and everything? Because even though I have a disability and half a brain, I got more knowledge than you idiots. You can go ahead and you can go run over to Gray Hughes and tell, oh, Gray, Johnny's got his own military base and tank. You can go over there if you want. It just ain't stopping me. I'm sorry. You can't have your own base. I'm really sorry. I know Gray's going to be mad. How dare this be me? How could you? Oh, Gray. Oh, Gray. Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny. I know what you're saying, Gray. Never going to happen. Now, folks, please, for your own safety, for your from my newly Howell military, United States. I think I'm going to put a big sign up in front, call it Kramer's Compound or Kramer's Base, whatever it may be. I don't know. Only our beloved United States Pentagon military will be able to use it. Folks, we will open up tours and you can come in and see the military school that is being converted over to a base. We will be opening up tours. You can pay to come in and see it. Please report to the administrative office first. Do not, repeat, do not walk around there without reporting in first. Thank you. What happened there last night? What was all the commotion, all the everything? We had somebody walk around without reporting to the administrative office, which therefore we took high security alert. What happened to that gentleman? I have no idea. Nobody has heard from him. Nobody knows where he is. That is why we are telling you after dark, do not go around. Thank you. And that is all. Carry on, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, is there anything else you ladies and gentlemen want to hear or talk about? Anything like that? You can run over to all these other channels. Oh my God, Johnny's got his own thing. Johnny's got his own thing. Oh my God, Gray, nay, snay. Oh my God, Gray Hughes. Why? I have no idea. But I do. Just stay away from it. Simple as that. Any other questions? Pentagon, anybody need any briefing, updating? Indiana, stay away from me. I know what you're going to say. Oh, Johnny, but you live in Indiana. Like I said, stay away from me. Now, is there anything else you ladies and gentlemen need to know? Am I concerned about this world? Sure am. Do I really give a crap about anything? Not really. Not a dang thing. Don't care. Now I'm going to end this video. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Are we all close to death? Well, we're teeter-tottering, but we ain't going out easy. We ain't going out easy. Now they're running lost episodes of The Walking Dead. I don't know, man. Quit asking me what is all the lights outside. What is the red dot out there? What is the light shooting up? Take a guess what the red dot is. Take a guess. Go on, Debbie. Anybody? Lame, Staley. Anybody? What's the red dot? I don't know. You figure it out. Now, you folks have a great night. I want to thank everyone for stopping in. Miss Monica, Frank, I'm sorry. I scared them all. They scare easy. They scare easy. No, I was just asking questions. Are they sure? Did Crime Night really threaten to blow up stuff in America with all the crazy stuff going on? Do you think he's a terrorist? Nah, he's just He's just trying to get that 15 minutes of fame. Hopefully, we're checking into it. If he is, I'm sure it's just a matter of time, and they'll pick him up and charge him with stuff. I don't know. Like I said, if he would have said we're gonna take down the bridge, I'd have said go ahead. It'll save me money. Take the bridge down. But I guess he said he was gonna take out some memorial there. That was for the girls, and that pissed everybody off. I don't know. If he would have said the bridge, I would have gave him permission. Go ahead. Do it while there ain't nobody there. Do it at night. Do it professionally. Use phosphorite. Cut through the beams. We might be able to lift that whole bridge up, airlift it. We might be able to lift that whole bridge up and fly it right to the train museum and set it right down in front of the train museum. We won't even have to dismantle it. We cut through them I-beams. We could pick the whole bridge up in Delphi and drop it right off at the train museum out there. Be done with it. It's rotting away anyways, folks. It's going to fall into our river. It's going to contaminate all the fish, all the water, rust, all that crap. The wildlife and everything around there. Now, I would have went with it there, but I guess they're saying he's threatened to take down the monument of the two girls there or something. Like I said, I got no problem with the bridge coming down. I'm not even coming down. Let's just move it to the train museum. That's all I was saying. But of course, you say anything these days, and these people, we want the inner cell. People are going, what are you talking? Inner cell. We want the inner cell. We want the people in the organizations that have a grip on this madness where they're taking a president. What did he do? What did Trump do that was so bad that they're doing this to him? Right? The only thing I could figure out is he's been lying the whole time, and he's an old dirty dog sidewinder. And now the evidence has come out that he's a dirty dog sidewinder. Maybe. I don't know. Well, why are they doing it to him and nobody else? They haven't done it to anybody else, have they? Or have the other presidents just cooperated and gave people the information they wanted? Who knows? I don't care. I'm done with your YouTube. You folks all want to be famous. I made you famous. My job is done. Enjoy your fame, YouTube. Enjoy it while it lasts. God bless you all. Please stay away from this sector. And you won't have no problems from us. I know a lot of people are calling, oh, God almighty, people. Hold the fronts. Been fighting a war here for 6 years, Mr. President. Out of my own pocket. If anybody deserves 17 trillion, it was me. Now, you folks have a great night. Be safe. God bless. It's chilly out. Make sure you lock your doors tonight. Stay warm. I'm going to make me some tea right now and relax. I really don't care about the world. I don't care about nothing right now. I don't even care about a vagina. I'm on a mission, and that mission is to make the United States once what it was. Something to look forward to, something to be proud of. I ain't proud of nothing around here but a bunch of backstabbers. People that'll stab you in the back to get to the top. Well, there you go, folks. I gave you the top. I made you all famous. Now you do what you want. I'm done with it. We will now go back to the shadows and under the rocks that you claim I came from, in the dirt, in the earth. My job's done. You ladies and gentlemen have a great night. I hope it was as fun for you as it was as fun for me. It's free enterprise, boys. I can build all the weapons I want, as long as I don't use them against my fellow man and country, unless given orders to. I can create all the military weapons I want. God bless. We're looking for Tony. Now you thought you were Iron Man. We're going to show that you're not. Sorry, big boy. You stole something that belonged to me. God bless America. And the war goes on, ladies and gentlemen. And the war goes on. Keep an eye in the sky, folks. Next week we might have some light shows going on up in the sky. God bless. I want to also thank Mr. Elon Musk. Mr. Musk, we haven't met yet. I'm little Johnny Kramer from Chicago, Illinois, sir. Was into sports. And a beautiful woman. Not too much of a money man, because I really don't live by money. I'm sure we'll be doing business soon. Great weapon you built. Great satellite system. Internet. Starlink. Everything. We're way ahead of these idiots. Mr. Tony, you might have to up your game. You might have to up your game. Now, is there any questions from my chat? Anybody? Anyone? I don't know. You say something. It's supposed to be entertainment and everything, and here these people are calling the police on us, authorities and everything. They're terrible. They've taken over the country. No, it's my country. How do you take over your own country? Why would I have to take over my own country? It's mine. It's these people. No, it was Johnny Kramer. He took over the United States. It is Johnny Kramer's. It always was. I black-assed him and from the day one. How do you take over a country that it belongs to you? You don't. We're just taking it back from you tyrants. God bless America. No, either these people can play ball with us that are in the ball pen, or there won't be no ball pens. It's pretty easy to solve, folks. They're like, what do we do? It's pretty easy. If these guys don't play ball, they won't exist. Simple as that. That's how you play ball. Nah, I don't know. Who cares? Nobody gives a crap anyways. All glory goes to God. You folks have a good night. God bless. I can create, I can script, I can act just like you folks. But being that I have a disability and I'm dumb, they want to try and swindle. No, they can't swindle me. We'll give you your movies. We'll give you your madness. Until you folks are on your knees saying, please, no more. just like I was, crawling out of the earth, burnt, bloody, lying in my own fecal matter. Well, we've come to do one thing and one thing only. And that's worship thy God. You folks have a great night. Good night. Little Debs. She's laughing her butt up. You have a good night. I would say I'm kind of funny. Dramatic? Sure. Can I act? Give me a... You kidding me? I already won 5 Academy Award winning Grammys and everything like that. I mean, can I act? Sure. I can feed you a line of crap just as good as one of these pretty boys. God bless. Let's see if old Frank's going live. Let's see what kind of documentation Frank has got for us today. Who's going to be the next victim? I don't know. He's dropping bombs. He might as well be the next crime circus because there's a lot of bombs going off around there. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you later.